This is Abnormal Entertainment.
We got to do a mask flip.
Yeah, we got to do mask flips. We got to do
mask
everything.
flips.
We're like
That's
way
right.
behind. We're falling. We did like a whole episode
While
in between. Well, just
while
while we
we
were
weren't
doing
recording.
this. So.
A mini-sode.
So I'll get a mask flip
Libs.
out here. Figure.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Excuse me while I whip this.
Oh, I still need to bring mine to give you to use for the show.
No, please don't whip it out.
Bring
Mandy.
what?
Oh my.
A mask. It's a mask lip. It's Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
I got it for Christmas. It might already be in a box.
That's okay.
I might never find it
I've-
again.
I've
Keep
got
it
quite a few
pristine.
to
Keep
choose
it pristine. Keep
Right.
it mint.
Alrighty. So I'm the masked blogster.
I'm not
47
here.
Seconds in, and Frankie G is playing some Pokemon, and we're,
I'm trying to take down the gym.
I
That I'm
understand.
not feeding, but someone is, and that makes me happy.
That's awful.
No, this is bullshit.
So, Mandy, how about an adjective?
Hungry?
Kevin Moyers, an adjective.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. Frankie G, a noun.
Bullshit.
Mandy, a noun.
Pikachu. We're talking about
Proper
Pokemon.
noun. Got it.
Not a pronoun. Proper noun.
Proper noun.
And, oh yeah, proper noun, yeah.
You want a proper noun?
No, I don't. I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
an adverb, actually.
Well, this fell off the rails real
Yeah,
quick.
really quickly.
Adverb. Angrily.
Frankie G, an adverb.
Fuckily.
Mandy, a noun.
Sure.
Shit.
Okay. Kevin, an article of clothing, plural.
Banana hammocks.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get through this thing without laughing about 50,000
I think you'll manage.
times. Yeah. Noun, please, Frankie G.
Sphincter.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Okay,
That's what
Mandy, a
she
noun.
said. Let's go with Fascinations. It's a
You know,
place.
a big thanks to Fox Cigar Bar for the lubrication that's been provided
Yeah.
to assist in this mask libs.
I will say Four Peaks Cherry Porter. Full.
For everyone
So
who's
good.
not in Arizona, Fascinations is a store.
A fuck store.
Yeah.
Where you can buy fucks.
I know somebody who shit their pants in the dressing room at Fascinations.
So hot.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Hey, there are some people who are turned on by
And
that.
then I had to scrub out the
It's called
car.
Germany.
Yeah.
Right?
It's called Germany.
It was bad.
Yes.
Kevin, a noun.
I'll say German. A German.
Oh, I'm not out of this
As
yet?
in a person of German descent.
Yeah.
Are you killing me right now, Frankie G?
Yes.
I'm about to die
They're in
soon.
a pokey fight.
Frankie G, an article of clothing.
Cum stained Indianapolis Colts hat.
I hate you so much.
It's going to take me a minute to type that out or write that out.
I'm so happy you're buying all my beers. What's your most expensive drink?
Mandy, a part of the body.
Butthole.
Thank you.
And Kevin, a plural noun.
Schwanzes. How many ways can you say dick? I mean, come on.
Coyotes
won last night? Frank, the Coyotes won last night?
Yeah, they
Yeah, the
killed
Coyotes.
Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah.
They scored 6 goals. hasn't happened in like 5
When
years.
I left, it was 2-0, so I didn't
I was
know if they
at
won.
a 6-3 game against Columbus a few years back. It was fun. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Mask Libs, WWE Live.
Oh, no. A lot like SmackDown Live, which I never
This
remember
is,
to say live.
I think this is a future telling of when Frankie G goes to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
He's
In
front
the
row.
first row.
So, it says last weekend, but I'm going to say this is in the future. We're going to say, last Monday, I went to see the WWE Hungry Rumble Live.
All right.
It's true what they say. The live experience is much more sharp than watching it on paper bullshit. Every time a Pikachu entered the arena, the theme music played so angrily and the lights flashed so fuckily that it made me want to jump out of my shit. During breaks, we saw Cannon shoot banana hammocks into the audience, watched a best sphincter contest, and saw the Fascinations cam focus on couples in the audience, who then had to pucker up and give each other a German. After the show, I bought a Wyatt family cum-stained Indianapolis Colts hat and a Triple H bobble butthole doll. I had so much fun. I'm seriously thinking about buying all the schwanzes next year.
Hall of Famer.
Yep.
I don't know if we're ever going to top that.
That's going to be tough.
And all
We
of that
might-
fits so well.
Yeah, we might not be able to do WWE for a few episodes just because that's tough to beat. Got me sweating.
It's fun fact. I did buy a bobble butthole at Monday Night Raw last week.
And a Wyatt family.
Mini Mandy is currently wearing a cum-stained
There is no cum on this hat.
Yes.
Yet.
How do you think they make the horseshoe? That's not thread.
I hate you. I hate you all. Let me enjoy the fact that we have a good head coach.
That's true.
Yeah.
Todd
I
Glass
assume so.
look-alike Frank Reich.
I know, it's weird.
But yeah, so we covered a lot in the last episode that
Hang on. If
Yeah.
Todd Glass fucks Scott Bakula, that's Frank Reich.
there you go.
That's what he looks like right now.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
would
okay
say
with
that
that.
he's like quantum leaps and bounds better
Oh.
than
Oh.
Josh McDaniels.
And he
Right.
did come from Fluffia, if you know Todd Glass's material. Funny comic.
I
Anyway.
can't wait till that asshole's the coach of the Patriots and they lose Tom Brady.
Oh, I
and he
know.
can't get his head out of his
Oh, yeah,
fucking
and he's
ass
gonna be 3 and
to
13.
do anything.
And Garoppolo's just destroying the league
Yeah.
for
You
years
mean
to
when
come.
Brian Hoyer is the starting quarterback?
And Mandy still cannot get the cum out of her hat.
Hey, if we're winning Super Bowls,
Yeah.
I don't care.
You won't be.
We
No,
probably
you
won't,
won't be.
but if we're better than the Patriots, I'll celebrate.
They'll be respectable, but they will not be winning Super Bowls.
I don't know.
No.
I think the AFC South is about to be real scary. And not
Uh,
even because of the Colts, but just in general.
Don't. Because of Bortles.
Jacksonville's keeping Bortles.
Yeah.
That's
but
the only.
still.
If they,
watch the Good Place.
imagine if
they got
took-
Kirk Cousins.
took Cousins.
Man.
Holy shit, would they be monsters?
Yeah.
And
It's possible.
I really think they should make a run.
yeah,
They might.
Quietly make a run at it, right?
Yeah.
Just quietly, just say, hey, we're interested.
well, I don't know.
I honestly think
He wants
if-
to go to Minnesota,
He
from what I
does.
understand.
Yeah.
Which I don't
And
blame him.
typically the Jets will overpay for him. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
they'll
just like-
overpay for Sam Bradford or Case Keenum.
Ooh.
That's what they'll do.
go fuck yourself, Your Honor.
Keenum's going to
Josh
the
McCown.
Giants. Keenum's going to the Giants. Watch that happen.
all I'm saying is the AFC
Yeah,
South
I can see
is
that for sure.
Yeah.
the AFC South. The Titans have potential.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
they
do.
have to get
They
in their
do.
own way, but like, they've got
I
some
gotta
good
see what
players.
Mike Vrabel's like as a coach.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
in the vein of Tom versus Time, I'd like to pitch Facebook a show called An Iota of Mariota.
Did you watch Tom versus Time?
Fuck no, because
No,
I
I
have
didn't either.
common sense.
The only reason I did is because I
Well,
had this
the-
inkling. Like, you hear stories about how fucking weird Brady is, and
Yeah.
then so I'm like, all right, I want to see.
Yeah.
I think the dude's a Scientologist.
Maybe.
I think the dude's a Scientologist.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He does think that drinking water equals sunscreen. And I'm going to tell you, living here for 17 years...
Funny thing I saw on the internet after the Super Bowl said, Tom Brady's going to rage eat a second almond tonight.
Well, one of my favorite things this season was like his personal like doctor or whatever that person was bumped off. You know,
Guerrero.
And so now people are saying like that's why he lost the Super Bowl, and I'm like,
Do we see Tom
Stop.
Brady getting injured finally? Like really getting? Like I know he had the 1 year, but like,
yeah,
is
thank
he,
you, Chiefs.
Is he?
Thank you,
is he
Chiefs.
just like too much in the spotlight now?
No.
No. Okay.
He will. We're stuck with him for another 5 years.
Think so?
It's inevitable.
Okay.
Right, if he stays healthy. If he stays
I'm just
healthy.
wondering.
There's always the possibility of a bad injury.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which even on Tom Brady, I don't wish it on anybody that
Oh no,
plays
I don't
professional
wish
sports.
it on him. Don't get me wrong. I hate to be the doom and gloom guy,
But barring
Whatever,
that,
but-
I think we're stuck with him for another 5
I'm
years.
just
We're
gonna
just
keep
going to have
my
to deal
mouth
with it.
shut.
It's
I don't think I should
impressive
talk
to me
right now.
that somebody that's a little less than a year younger than I am is still doing well in the NFL. I mean, Tom...
You couldn't even get off the couch on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, I was so hungover. Well, we did the beer sampler, and then we came here. And yeah, I don't know what happened then.
yeah.
But
I'm texting
I
Kevin
mean-
stuff from the antique store. I'm like, look at this Goose Island thing.
Yeah.
I'm so hungover right now. I'll send a text. Okay, well, we get you some beer glasses, pictures, and then that's it. I'm not buying them because they're expensive here.
yeah, but I mean, Peyton Manning is a week younger than me. A week. And has already retired.
Yeah.
So...
I know,
you
I'm looking at cars. Oh, man, he just looks so old out there.
Yeah.
He's like a few years younger.
Right. Palmer's
oh.
like 4 years younger. I'm
Like,
like 4 or 5 years younger and just retired. So it's like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
impressive.
I couldn't do it when I was younger. Like, there was no chance.
Now, if you're a kicker and you're 40-something, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Or a punter, because you don't get hit that much.
Vinatieri.
But somebody who's targeted
Vinatieri
and
is
hit
great.
all the time.
He is.
Yeah. Or what's
Goat.
his name in Oakland?
Well, he's not there anymore. Janikowski.
No, yeah, Janikowski's
Yeah,
gone.
He's gone.
But he was there forever.
He was there for,
yeah.
I mean, I remember when he got
He had a
like,
long
he was
career.
drafted in the 90s. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
So,
I think
mean, you can
Vinatieri's
do
coming
it
back
as a
next
kicker.
year.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Why not?
Now we're just waiting for when
Bring back the
he's...
single bar face mask for kickers.
Yes.
so awesome.
The old Morton Anderson.
Yeah.
Scott player.
But
for
a
the
player that
Cardinals
gets
had it
hit
forever.
as much as a quarterback does, sticking around this long is impressive.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Even though he was a backup for the first couple years.
No, it's been, well, yeah, he was. But
He
it's
was
been-
behind Bledsoe, yeah.
But look what he's accomplished. It's begrudging, but you have
Yeah.
to tip your cap to
Oh,
the
no.
guy.
Yeah.
it's-
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, who gets to go to 3 Super
It's-
Bowls, let alone lose 3 Super
Honestly,
Bowls?
it's more out of
Exactly.
jealousy than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're right, Patriots fans. We're jealous.
No. Shh. Never say those words ever again.
Yeah.
No.
I'll never utter them.
But as a Bears fan, I'm going to say the first
Oh,
one they lost
no.
was to the Bears. Thank you. Go fuck yourself. So,
I'm just happy that they lost in Indiana. I was very, very scared that they were going to win a Super Bowl
they lost
in
here,
the Colts
too.
Stadium. Yeah, I know that
Yeah,
made me happy
first
too.
time.
But
Well,
I did
first
not.
time as
I
Giants
did
is-
not
yeah.
want Tom Brady winning a Super Bowl in the house that Peyton Manning built.
Oh,
That would've been
you're talking
awful.
about the Broncos Hall of Famer, right?
Yes.
It's going in as a Colt. Shut your face. We'll see. I don't know.
He won one as a Bronco, one as a Colt. He
Yeah, but
lost
most
one
of-
as a Colt. I
most
mean,
of his
No, there's no
records-
reason he shouldn't go in as a Colt.
Most of his records were hit as a Colt.
He'll go in as a Colt. But
The only reason I could see him possibly going in as a Bronco
is if he gets some part of ownership.
is if the
or something.
NFL,
Yeah.
is if Canton was like, you know what? Fuck Mini Mandy.
I hate you so much.
well, Denver is
And
where he
here
has
comes
all
St.
his
Pat.
Papa John's franchises.
Oh, there you go.
So there's
Oh,
that.
there it is.
Yeah.
He has the Children's Museum in Indianapolis, all right?
Yeah. Who did Kurt Warner go in with?
Not
Was it
in.
The Rams? or
He's
the
not in
Cardinals?
yet.
He's not in.
I thought he just
not
went
in.
in.
No, he did.
Oh, did
go
he?
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just went in this year.
So who'd he pick?
Did he just go under himself? Like,
They don't wear.
because I think
They
he
don't
did-
wear team. It's just a bust. They don't wear
Yeah.
a cap like the
It's
baseball.
not
Yeah.
like baseball or basketball. You
Right.
team
Yeah.
do.
It's
Yeah.
just your bust.
Barkley went
You,
as his son.
you don't go in as a member.
But he only
But I think
got
there's
to the
some-
finals
there's
of
some
the Sun
areas
Belt
I think
Conference.
you
And
can
he
do your
still
jersey.
lives here.
That's true.
He's in the
yeah.
ring for the Colts, so it makes sense for the Colts jersey.
Okay, well, to be fair, Neil O'Donnell is in the ring for the Jets. So Tell me again how that fucking matters.
How the hell does that happen?
I'm joking. That's not real.
I thought it
I
was
was
true.
gonna say.
Like,
Like, what?
Look at our
I know
quarterback
Blogster's
history.
about to be like,
Yeah.
really?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Hey.
Chad Pennington. There you go.
Yeah. You had Vinny Testaverde for a while.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Mark Sanchez took us to 2 consecutive AFC championship games,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah.
JETS. Fuck my life.
Yeah. Pretty rough, but
Yeah. Well,
At least my Jets hats don't have any cum in them.
that's true.
Right.
Yet.
there's no reason to come in.
And you're no longer invited over for wrestling events.
It's okay. I'm about to move into a much bigger place. You can just
Oh,
come
okay.
chill at my
Let's go.
place.
Yeah, you can go come in Mandy's hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And I'm closer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Makes
a
it
bleak.
easier to drive when I'm depleted.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't, why this hat? You knew I was going to wear it. Sorry. I thought it'd be dry.
Oh.
Hair gel.
It's supposed to be on the outside.
Shout out to the FBI.
Right. I'm not going to do that to her hats.
No. Not all
Unless
of
it's
them.
requested.
Gross.
Yeah, I'll do it, Frank.
I hate you both.
The Bears lost the Super Bowl to the
Fuck you, you're
Colts.
not
I have
invited to my
reason
house
to do
either.
Dang
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm never going to
Yeah.
watch it. Oh, wait, I got...
You have the network
I
on
have
your-
the network.
Oh,
But it's
wrestling.
more fun when we're watching as a big group.
I know it is.
With some Sadies, baby.
Yep. Or spinach dip.
That was
So
fantastic.
that's like
Yeah,
a
that was really good.
requirement. Every
All right.
time now, you have to let her know.
Yeah.
I'll let Mrs. Blogster
Mrs.
know.
Blogster's
The spinach
screwed
dip
now.
Is,
Yeah.
her spinach dip is required at all.
See, I'd
She
show,
whips it to- whips
I'd
it up
show up for
quick,
that
too.
because the kid likes wrestling now.
Yeah.
So,
fun.
yeah.
My roommate's boyfriend's kids.
I have to pay.
So they'd
As long
come
as she
over
doesn't
and
wear
they're
a
like,
Roman Reigns shirt, she's welcome.
they'd come over and they're super annoying. So I just turn on the network while we're eating dinner, and all of a sudden they just stop talking and they're just staring at the TV, and I'm like, wrestling fans,
Done and doneer.
they just need to watch wrestling. It's always on here. I'm always logged in. If you need them to shut up, you just sit them here and point them at the TV. They
Yeah.
will watch wrestling.
Well, the last one we had at my place was the Royal Rumble, and while I was waiting for everybody to show up, I just threw on the 1998 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And as
Yeah.
people trickled in, everybody just plopped down on the couch and started watching, even though
we knew what was
We do,
happening. and-
yeah.
But you know what? It was
fun
it was
to
a
watch
nice
the
trip
classic
down memory
stuff.
lane.
Yeah, it was.
It
Because there
was.
was guys that I recognized, but I'm like, I just don't even remember like anything that happened with this person after before.
Earthquake and Typhoon.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Chains.
Yeah, Chains.
Like there wasn't much that was done with that group, but
It's insane.
Yeah,
but
but
that
it was
classic stuff is fun. I mean,
Honky
who
Tonk
wouldn't
Man was in
watch the WrestleMania 3 Andre and Hogan match
I wouldn't.
again?
That was boring.
Well, when Hogan tries to pick him up and he crumbles.
Yeah.
Or Hogan and Ultimate Warrior in WrestleMania 6.
I'd much rather
That was
watch
a
Lex
blast.
Luger body slam Yokozuna, which wasn't really a body slam,
Right?
on the
Yeah,
deck
but-
of a fucking
but there was
battleship.
some other fun stuff in WrestleMania 3 though.
Oh, for sure. No,
So
I
it's
know.
a card worth watching.
That's
and you can
like
finish it with
the penultimate classic WrestleMania.
It is.
Number 3 because you had Hulk Hogan in there and Andre
Andre
the
the
Giant.
Giant.
Yeah, Mr.
Before
T
that-
showed up.
yeah. Even before that, they had Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was great. That was such a good
That was
match.
a big
And
match, yeah.
I guess after the show, everybody was at their table. Like, oh my god, that was amazing. And
I believe it.
Hogan and Andre just
Yeah.
kinda like,
How much longer do we have to the Andre documentary?
April.
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 Yeah.
I will be hosting a viewing party for that.
I'm
Yeah.
super excited
Yeah.
for it.
I have.
That's a
I have no
get-together,
problem
yeah.
bringing podcast equipment over for that one
and,
That'd be
and
great.
spinach dip.
and spinach dip.
Okay.
Yes.
Spinach dip.
Good on you, Frankie
You bring
G.
the Sadies, I'll bring the spinach dip. We'll be set.
All right.
But I mean, I want to ask this question because we have 3 people that are up and current on the wrestling, and one who is
I was as a kid.
you're an
yeah.
antique of wrestling
Yeah.
fandom. Rumor has it that it's going to be Cena and Taker at WrestleMania.
I hope not.
What? Yeah. What are our guts feeling here? Because
I don't love that.
Taker's exit last WrestleMania
was
was
so-
pitch perfect.
It was so. Yeah, it was just really
Is
well
he
done.
retired?
Yes. Well,
Well,
allegedly.
According to that, yeah.
we thought by him taking off
None
his
of them
gear and
really
leaving his,
retired.
but he left his boots in the ring.
Not his boots. He
and
left
it
his
was
jacket
just-
and his hat.
yeah.
And I don't want
thought
to
he
hear
took off
this.
his
He's in the
boots.
best shape of
No.
his career because he's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's looking really good. That's fine. That was perfect. He looked awful in that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the notes they hit with the actual putting the shit in the center of the ring and the lights and him breaking kayfabe to go talk to his wife.
Which he's never
Yeah.
done.
And she's never there. Like, it was all pitch perfect for a farewell.
Yeah.
Here's my thing, because
And Cena cannot carry a match with that man. Cena can carry a match with a lot of people.
Most people.
I don't think he can do it with Taker at this point.
here's the thing, like, so this is someone who's like helped working in wrestling and been around wrestling for a long time. Having it be Roman Reigns makes sense, because while he's not new anymore, just get past it being Roman Reigns. Just situation. He's someone who's going to be in the business for at least another 10 years.
Sadly.
Shut your face. Having it go to John Cena, who's someone who's
On his way out.
on his way out. I mean, I'm giving him like 5 years, maybe.
He could realistically transition to acting with that Cockblockers movie.
It's a plan.
It looks
He's
bloody.
planning to
Is
move
it-
to
Now, is
acting.
it cockblockers or blockers?
I think it's just called
Blockers.
Blockers.
It's called
Yeah.
Blockers, but there's
they
a
always do the
rooster on
rooster,
there.
right.
so we say cockblockers.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, like, and Taker, presumably locker room leader, very much in tradition. It makes sense for him to
He punched
hand
Vince
the reins.
McMahon in the fucking face in the locker room after the Montreal Screwjob.
I know, which is great. But I'm just saying, like, he's...
Taker did?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Taker.
Bret Hart.
No, it was
No,
Taker.
Taker punched him in the face.
Bret Hart got screwed. Taker punched
him
McMahon
in the face.
for what he pulled.
Because he said it was bullshit.
Bret Hart said he did it in his documentary.
No. Taker punched him.
Bret Hart
I
might have
watched
done
that
it later, but
documentary.
Yeah,
Taker...
Wrestling
No, I
with
think
Shadows.
Taker
Oh,
did
no,
it
I'm
when
sorry.
he came
Taker
back.
confronted him. Bret Hart actually hit him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bret Hart hit
I
him.
apologize.
Yeah,
But
You're right.
yeah.
yeah.
But Taker was
Taker-
like,
Taker-
you need to go talk to him now. And that's
Taker
what led up to Hart
confronted him
punching
when he
I
came
apologize.
through Gorilla. He was like waiting.
Yeah, because like, I mean, like if you go through, if you walk around Windsor, you'll see local wrestling shows and shit, and Bret Hart. I mean, you can't do that
Yeah.
in Canada
Yeah, the
with
Stampede
How, are,
stuff.
Hart.
how
yeah.
are you even American? All you talk about is Canada.
Me and
But no, I
Saskatoon.
I don't think another Taker match should happen, and that sucks because like
No,
that's my
he should
it's
call
my
it
favorite.
quits. I loved him. He's
He's my
legend.
favorite.
My legend.
He's
He
been
was-
around forever.
The
He-
fact
30 years.
that he's won that
Yeah.
many WrestleManias isn't
Is
even as
insane.
impressive to me as he's been
Been
in
in,
that many
yeah.
WrestleManias. I don't even care what your record is. If you
Yeah.
have participated in a yearly event that many times,
It's
it's
crazy.
such a physical piece of entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
It's
like
rough.
the lady that never won the Daytime Emmy Award for General Hospital, but then finally won, but the opposite.
yeah.
Susan
What the hell?
Lucci.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's the anti-Susan Lucci.
Wow.
It's crazy. Like, and it sucks because like I don't ever want Taker to be gone, but he shouldn't.
Well, now that's
have.
stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
I think
just-
that's who should accompany the Undertaker to the ring.
Lucci and the Undertaker.
I just don't think he'll have a better match with anyone than what him and Reigns were able to pull together, because Reigns was at least able to cover for some of it. Not a lot. Not a lot. But tell me Cena would pull a better match out.
No, he won't.
He won't.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I just don't think it's necessary. It's too novelty. Not,
There was
I have
back-to-back
substance.
Triple H Undertaker matches
that should
at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The first one was probably my favorite Taker WrestleMania
that
match.
one was really good.
It was really
I don't
good.
know.
I
The
didn't
Shawn
listen-
Michaels one still like.
Oh, that was good too. I mean, that first Shawn Michaels.
The first
That's
one,
what
not the second.
I'm sorry,
the
I
first
shouldn't
one.
say of all time. I'm talking advanced age Taker, where he was a part-timer.
I would say
But still, that Michaels one,
the first
no,
one, not the
because-
second one.
all right, and-
first one.
this is what wrestling fans do. We talk ourselves in and out of
I
arguments. all
know
the
it's
fucking time.
true.
Yeah.
My best Michaels WrestleMania was when he retired Flair.
It's so good though.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Well, Michaels just looks good in every match.
As he's
Like,
tuning
he-
up the
he
band,
makes-
and he
Yeah.
makes to Ric Flair. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm about to retire.
There was
guys.
a tear. There was a
That
tear,
shit,
man.
That shit, that's top notch. That's
And
good
then he went
stuff.
to TNA and kept on wrestling.
That was bullshit. I think that's the hard part, because Taker's openly said is like, when I finally retire, like that's it. I'm done.
And that's
It's
why
easy
I'm
to say,
pissed
And
that
it's like-
they're contemplating bringing him back. And he
And
agreed to
upset,
it.
yeah, and it upsets me. I'm like, don't do.
Yeah,
so-
because that promo on Raw was
Yeah.
just weird.
It was
Awful. Weird.
we all know it should be John Cena and Elias. Like that should be the match.
No. Did you see
Yes.
Raw last night?
I
No,
haven't
we
watched
haven't
it yet.
watched it yet.
Although
We will not
I
discuss
saw the
that.
photos of Braun Strowman with a standing base. What the fuck?
So is Finn Balor going to win this elimination chamber?
Nobody cares.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Because
care.
we all know it's scripted already, and Reigns is going to win and go to WrestleMania.
I don't think he is.
Oh. Yeah, I was actually thinking.
I
Balor
think
would.
they're
I
gearing.
will bet you your bar tab this evening.
No.
I'll
Absolutely
obviously
not.
cover it tonight, but if you
No.
lose this bet, you have to pay me back.
No.
Not debilitating.
Absolutely not.
Do a more fun bet than that.
No,
Okay.
his fun scares me.
Fine.
Absolutely
Not too
not.
fun.
Nope, you're absolutely right, Blogster.
Yeah.
If you lose, I get to jerk off in your Colts hat.
And if
No.
you win,
No. Absolutely not. No, because I'm saying what I want to happen, not what I think's going to happen.
okay.
Because I think
I
it-
don't know. I watch it more for fun. I'm not really watching that closely on the storylines, so I just don't quite know. So I guess mine is mostly built on hope. Like, oh, I hope this happens. Man,
what I want.
but I really feel like Finn Balor is going to wrestle Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
I want that to happen because I want
do.
it to be the Bar versus Rollins and Reigns if Rollins and Angle doesn't happen. And I think Rollins and Angle would be fucking fantastic.
I don't want Lesnar in WrestleMania. I know it's a fait accompli. I know
I don't
he's
either.
making it there.
He is
I
making
don't
it.
either, but he's
I don't
going to
want
be
him.
there.
I don't
So
either,
Any
but-
scenario is going to piss me off.
I have to say, Brock Lesnar has one of the worst, most
And
dead
you're just
personalities.
biased against Minnesota. We know.
No, he's just awful.
Sorry.
He has
hates me.
just no personality, just nothing appealing about the guy. He has a dick tattooed on his chest, pointing right at his chin.
Truth.
I would not say that to his face, but he has no personality, nothing. When
It's
he was in
all Paul
MMA and
It
wrestling,
is.
it's nothing. There's nothing to him. I don't understand the appeal of the guy, except that he's just a giant oaf.
Okay. If Lesnar has to go into WrestleMania as the champ, which we know is contractually obligated
Yeah.
at this
Sure.
point,
Yeah.
how much money would you pay to see Strowman just annihilate him and take the strap off him at WrestleMania?
Based on that punch that Lesnar delivered.
The two of them hate each other now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, after all that, now
Yeah.
they do not like each other. Okay, so Kevin, you didn't see this.
Mm-mm.
Braun Strowman,
I don't know even who that is.
he's
The best wrestler on the planet
the
ever.
biggest, scariest dude I've ever seen in
He's
my
the
life.
best. He's the
Yeah,
best.
he's
He's
awesome.
lovable
He's
and
my-
I'm just
scary
going
at
to
the
pull
same
up a
time.
photo.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but he's absolutely huge.
Yeah.
But
Get
in this
these
triple threat
hands.
match with Lesnar and Kane,
Okay.
and so he's got Lesnar down. He's supposed to be giving him some knees to the head. Well, he connected,
Fucking popped him.
Like, connected.
Popped him.
See, that's
and
good.
Lesnar was pissed,
Yeah.
and he popped him back with a fist.
Strowman didn't do it on purpose.
No,
Right.
Lesnar
He
did
got
it on
him, but he
purpose.
didn't do it on
Strowman
purpose.
is extremely green, too.
Nice. Yeah.
He's like
new, yeah, he's
less
very new.
than 4 years in wrestling.
He looks like a
Anyway.
Russian lumberjack.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Anyway, so he hit him hard with the knee.
Yeah.
Did not intend to, but it happened.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It fucking
Yeah,
connected.
and then so of course Lesnar got upset,
Yeah.
got out of the move, and socked him in the head hard.
Yeah.
Fucking UFC punched the
I am
shit
now
out of him
looking
in the
this
middle of a
punch up.
WWE
Right in the middle.
pay-per-view.
So then, after that, it seemed all right though. For the rest of the match, like
Well,
it was still stiff. but,
Mandy,
I mean,
you
it
could
was
probably
always
speak to
stiff.
this more than I could because you are actively involved in the industry. But like wrestlers understand that shit's going to happen, and sometimes temper may flare.
It's a receipt, man.
And-
It's a receipt.
yeah,
You
exactly.
deliver a hit, and then that's it. You move on because it's more important to deliver a performance.
But everything
than-
I've read thus
but-
far, Lesnar hasn't let it go.
No, and I don't think he will.
Yeah. So
Well,
Okay, here.
how did
I
you
can
find
only
the punch?
assume that.
So here's the knee, and he just connected.
Mandy's
that
got.
punch, which
Yeah.
brought him to his knees.
Yeah. And I've been,
Oh, wait.
you know,
Oh, they have slow motion. This is even better.
at the time when Lesnar was getting big, I lived with Dave Hayes, and
There you
he's
go.
a big wrestling fan, so I watched a lot with him.
Sure.
So, yeah, I never liked Lesnar.
Oh,
I thought he was just no personality to him whatsoever. Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That delivered.
Yeah. I never liked the guy. And even we watched one of his early MMA fights when he clipped the guy in the chin. The dude went backwards, and he's like, "Oh shit, I should capitalize on this." You know,
that was against Shane Carwin.
Yeah. And
No, that was against the Cowboy. Shane Carwin's the one that kept on punching him.
it was the first one that he won.
The first one that he won in UFC.
That he won.
That's right.
He
Yeah,
clipped
it was.
the dude
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
chin,
a weird Cowboy
and then he just
guy.
started. He went backward. He's like, "Oh, I should take
guess I
advantage of
should
this," and he
take-
started pounding him. It was over in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Carwin one went for longer, but
Yeah, but and it was many years ago already.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 8-9 years ago. But never like.
I just want to take a second and have all of 4 of us cheers to the fact that we have Kevin extensively talking about wrestling.
Yes.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah. I was watching. I was on Facebook, and I saw that Ring of Honor was having a show on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, pick this up to the Apple TV, and I watched that. That was actually really good.
Was it the one that to launch their network?
I don't know. It was something that was in North Carolina.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
They're-
it was the one where they came in the hat.
Oh,
it was that
okay.
one.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
don't know.
get
It
to
was-
see
it was
that.
fun. It was-
I
it was
wanted
just-
to.
Yeah, it was just I don't know what it was. I just saw that it was on.
It was like an
Seriously, coming in
explosion
a hat.
It was
almost.
like, yeah,
Shut
just
up.
Yes. Cheers to coming in a hat.
I hate you both.
There's something about Mandy.
Gonna show up to the
Fuck,
dry
is that
cleaner
hair
like
gel?
in the sweetest thing. What is this? I don't
Anyway,
know.
I'm really excited for Kenny Omega versus Cody Rhodes. It's going to be great the
Yeah.
weekend of WrestleMania.
Cody Rhodes was on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Bullet Club versus I forget what the name of the other group was.
Some other group that's not as relevant as Bullet Club.
Yeah, and then the Best Friends versus the Young Bucks was the main event.
I heard that was good.
It was so good.
I heard it was good.
Trent Beretta is so much more awesome now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is so good.
Are they still doing that, like, dicks in real life thing? Because that's hilarious.
I don't know.
So
But
they
all
were-
of a sudden, when I'm just watching Trent Beretta, they take turns putting these guys in these in the abdominal stretch. Just this old school move.
Yeah.
Then after a while, Trent Beretta just lights up a cigarette while he does it,
Yeah.
and just holds it in his mouth and just.
Don't they
Then
do
he,
a good...
then
Don't
he
they do
wrestles with it in
Yeah.
his mouth with sunglasses on for a while, like taking bumps, and he still got it.
Yeah.
It isn't until one of the 7,000 super kicks that it.
7,000.
That's the only thing that, like, upsets me about the Young Bucks. Past that, I think they're great. They do some really cool stuff. The super kicks, I'm like, man.
want
They
a
are
sandwich.
the highest selling T-shirts at Hot Topic.
Oh, yeah. Well, and
Out of
I'm
all the
surprised...
bands and everything else.
Right? And I'm surprised because, like, Marty Scurll is a part of Bullet Club. And he's the highest selling T-shirt on Wrestling Tees.
Yeah,
And that's pretty awesome.
because he's the villain.
He's the villain. And, like, I don't have any Bullet Club shirts, but I was really close to
Getting a
ordering the
villain
Villain
one?
Club. Man,
Go to
I
Hot
wanted
Topic.
it.
They have
They have it now,
Stephen
yeah.
Amell's big on Bullet Club.
Yeah,
That was the
they're-
other
yeah.
one I almost got because he
That's
did a
one I
thing.
want.
Yeah,
He
it's
did a thing
Canadians
with-
in wrestling.
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
He did a thing with Represent that was like Arrow Club or whatever,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
one looked pretty sick. But I was
Saw
like,
it on
man,
Twitter, yeah.
Stole that from Kyle Hawk.
yeah, he did. But matches Green Arrow instead of Indians.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
no, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Golden Lovers to be back, which probably makes sense to nobody here.
Nope.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
It'll be
I'm
great.
not caught up in wrestling. I will admit, but there's.
Oh, this
There
is
are
from
certain
like
things.
this is from like 10
About
years
9
ago.
years behind.
Yeah, I'm.
Golden Lovers is Japan's
Catch
10
up,
years
Canada.
ago.
Yeah, I'm.
It's
My
exciting.
knowledge of Japan is a little bit now, and a
Yeah.
whole lot late '90s with the weird when they did all the hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
I've still got a couple of those DVDs floating around. Like,
Yeah.
this is effed up.
So Golden Lovers was a tag team. It was Kenny Omega and Kato Ibushi.
Oh, okay, the guy that came and saved him. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were a tag team and they split up, and now they're going back together. But I'm guessing they're going to be a heavyweight tag team
Okay.
in New Japan. They were never together in New Japan. They were only together in DDT. And it falls under the, like, are they a couple Are they not a couple?
Oh, so they're Billy and Chuck.
Yeah, but not as crappy.
Okay.
And they do some of the craziest tag moves I've ever seen in my life.
Awesome.
And so I don't know if they're going to be able to do it now because like they're bigger. So it'll be interesting.
I don't know. I've seen the way those guys move, and I'm like, man, they could probably still do whatever.
Yeah,
just harder.
Yeah, they're both very much in like the knee strikes now. So I imagine they'll pull some pretty crazy knee strikes together. But I'm excited. I'm curious if it's going to lead to the Young Bucks going up to heavyweights, and it's going to be Golden Lovers versus Young Bucks, which would be great. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been excited for Japanese wrestling. I'm like really fucking excited for Japanese wrestling right now.
I was considering some of the pay-per-views and things like that, but then I would see that they start at like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And I'm too old for that.
But if you have, because they have their own streaming service, you can watch it whenever. So, I don't know.
But it's only like on the computer though, right? Like,
yeah.
They don't have like an app. Like
they don't have an app like the WWE Network.
if you have a TV that has a USB port, you can plug a laptop in.
Or my laptop.
I do that all the time.
I think there's an HDMI on here.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
exactly.
I'm sure I can.
I've done that many
lazy.
times.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. I don't even like putting Blu-rays in. I just put it on Vudu or iTunes.
Yeah.
Right.
I
don't know. We'll see. A lot of it. The nice thing about the Japan wrestling is it's easy to find on YouTube.
That's true.
So that's where I do a lot of it. But you can't get a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff.
I don't speak Japanese anyway, so I'm teasing. I know. They do it.
Konnichiwa.
No, it's all subtitles.
Konnichiwa. Curry
I
man.
understand that one.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I don't know. Wrestling's exciting right now.
It's fun.
Ring of Honor's good.
Ring of Honor got really good.
Whatchamacallit's on
and I was
Amazon.
wondering if they would because everybody's getting pillaged from Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So all the guys that I used to watch, they're all superstars now.
Right, they're all on that the Fed network, which is fine.
I don't know what that is.
WWE.
Oh,
is the Fed.
I don't get it. I don't speak the language anymore. I guess I never really did. I just thought I did as a fan that read too much.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the only thing I still haven't gotten into is TNA, but I heard it's looking up. So, fingers crossed.
Skirts. TNA. Looking up skirts.
Yes.
That's the way it sounds like
right?
It would be.
Man. I want it to be better because WWE is better when they have competition.
Ring of Honor's there and New Japan's there.
And they're working together.
And New Japan work together really well. Way better than TNA ever did.
Yeah.
Or WCW for that matter.
Yeah.
WCW kind of tried.
For like a second. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, they would bring in like one or two guys. Like, somebody on my feed posted it's a 90s match of Rey Mysterio versus Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah.
And they're going to have that rematch. They are doing that rematch.
I want it to be good.
Month.
Oh, man.
It'll be good.
Mysterio looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, he lost weight. He looks,
Frank's over
Frankie
here.
G, what are you drinking?
It's his special drink.
I know, but I want to know what it is. If it's okay.
It's called a Frank Bomb.
I've had them. They're tasty.
Yeah. Okay.
So you fill a shot glass, equal parts blue curacao, orange vodka, and chill it. Mm-hmm. Then you drop it into a pint glass with Red Bull. Proceed to slam it, and then go fulfill your diabetes prescription afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your insulin, kids.
If you have another, let me know.
Right.
I'll have one with you.
There you go.
So he's going to have
I will.
one.
Yeah.
And I won't get into the reasons on air, but I will.
Okay.
No, we'll discuss that later.
Right.
I'm going to have to set up
If you choose
an Uber
to.
driver for next time hang out with you guys.
Yeah. I think we had a few last time we were here.
We only had 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But we drank a lot of beer.
We did beforehand because a lot of my coworkers after my grandfather passed decided to send me a whole 12-pack of variety California beers.
Yeah.
And they were in 12-ounce bottles.
No.
Oh,
no.
they were the big old...
some were bigger, some were
bombers and
smaller.
such.
Yeah. So I took them. We're going to finish off happy.
Yeah.
And
which we did.
Sci-Fi show, yeah. And I brought a bunch of them over to Frankie G's, and we're doing samplers. We went through a bunch of different beers, and then we came here, to Fox Cigar Bar, and had more. So
Then went back to the house. My dog humped his face after he passed out.
I went to sleep on the couch. I was done. Got up early.
By dog, he means his roommate, because he was a dog.
No, I was dog sitting at my parents' house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're at his parents' house, so yeah.
That's funny.
And I was like, oh, my dog hasn't shit in about 12 hours. I need to go home. So about 7 in the morning, I
hopped on the Segway. I heard like a slide whistle as he pulled out. It was weird.
Yeah, well, that's how you ride a Segway. I mean, it's the law. It's the law here in Arizona that you have to play a slide whistle.
It is.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
You have to play Yankee Doodle Dandy specifically,
If
which
that
is
doesn't
fucking weird. But
if that doesn't make its way into postal apocalypse, I don't know what we're doing wrong. Okay.
I don't know what I walked in on.
Which you'll hear more about later.
Yeah.
Sure.
Another comic book from Bunny 17.
Yes, Bunny 17 coming on big. I'm finally getting my goddamn name published on something if I get off my lazy ass.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
You and your cum stained hat can get right the fuck out of here, okay?
I just want to get
I have another beer to
Kurt
drink.
Belcher, the artist from Rotten Tail, to do the book for us. So the cover says Moyer's Gross Belcher.
Oh, shit.
It's amazing.
That'd be fantastic.
And now we have a goal.
Yes. But Kurt is very busy these days. So
I'm sure he's expensive.
We'll see what's... Nah. But we'll see what's going. Anyhow. Yes.
So awesome.
The bombs are good. They're good. They're tasty.
If Blogster wasn't feeling so tepid today, I'd order him one, but...
Yeah, not going to work for me.
It has Red Bull in it. It'll keep you up.
Yeah, I just have to do regular stuff tomorrow, so...
Jobs and such.
Oh, I called out.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Can I acknowledge that, like, now that Arizona has the sick pay, it is so tempting to call out of work?
Sick pay.
Yeah, it's by law, it's 40 hours is a...
Yes, but they can mix
Work
and
can't
match it
punish
with
you.
your PTO.
Yeah.
It comes out of your PTO still.
Which is fine. I get
Yeah.
a shit ton of PTO.
Yeah.
But, like, your attendance can't be affected for 40 hours worth of sick time.
Oh.
So it's so tempting. And I've never been that person. I've never been that person that calls out. And now I'm just I get 40
legitimately
hours.
sick,
I get
use
more
3
than
days
that
of it.
with the post office as it is.
Yeah.
But they just say that, like, you can't be penalized.
Yeah, they can't
like
penalize
a
you.
lot of companies are like, no, you have points or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to lose a point if you're sick. So, first 40 hours you can't.
Which is what Caremark has. They have, like, a point thing.
Okay.
And they can't dock you that for 40
Yeah.
hours of call out.
Yeah,
And there it is,
for
folks.
covered reasons.
Yeah.
This is what people tune in for.
Wow.
The ins and outs,
You're welcome.
the ins and outs
But
of
still.
personal time
Yep.
legalities of
Every-
the state of Arizona.
Everybody's moving here. Stop
but-
telling them that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every state should have this.
Well, it's the 23rd as this airs, but tomorrow, as we record, is Arizona's birthday.
That's true. And,
Oh, that's right. It's the Who Gives a Shit anniversary.
Yeah.
and
like
Valentine's Day,
106
which
or
means
something? Yeah.
I'm going to go have dinner by myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to masturbate into a Colts hat.
Not one of mine.
You've heard of the game Soggy.
I'll save it for your birthday.
I hope you show that Colts hat some love.
You've heard of the game Soggy Toast, right?
Yeah. Soggy hoof.
As your former coach was a Colts coach first.
Listen,
shut
I
your
was
face.
a Bills fan in the 90s. I loved Jim
As
Kelly.
was I.
Yeah, and
Thurman
Frank
Thomas
Reich.
was the best football player on the planet.
Yes. It broke my heart when they went into halftime 13-6 in the lead, and then Leon Lett speared Jim Kelly's knee. And Marv Levy, fuck him. Whenever Reich practiced, he did well.
Playoffs.
When he didn't do well. Well, that was Jim Mora.
Oh, excuse me.
That
You're
was
right.
not Marv
I
Levy.
apologize. Yep.
Speaking of Colts coaches,
Yeah.
that was
I apologize.
I think that was Peyton's first year. Peyton Manning's first year.
Yeah.
Might have been.
The playoffs, right? Yeah.
It's either first or second.
But Marv Levy knew when Reich practiced, he played well. Like the comeback week. When he didn't practice, he didn't play well. That was Marv Levy's fault. He didn't practice him after Jim Kelly was coming off a knee injury. Leon Lett, fucking piece of shit, speared him in the knee. So
Yeah,
that was that.
And it was vacant look in your eyes.
I know.
Yeah.
Leon Lett does that to me.
Is it due to the,
It's Leon Lett.
due to the lack of success of the Arizona Cardinals that you've just got this wistful look in your eye? Or?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. Yeah, a little sad about that, but we'll see what happens.
And they're basically rebooting this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to be a new coach,
Like-
new quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard to
You're
pile
gonna
on
lose a
you
lot.
because I feel for you.
Yeah, it's just one of those, like, you can pile on all you want. Yeah, you're right. It's a bit of a rebuild.
yeah.
Hey, look.
It would
Pitchers and
be-
catchers have reported to spring training. Baseball
Yeah.
season is here.
I will be at the first Cubs spring training game.
Nice.
Congratulations. I
Tomorrow
haven't been to the new
is
place
theirs.
yet. And what
I
is
have
this,
not
third
been
or
to the new
fourth
one
year
either.
that they've been at the new one?
Fourth?
Third.
Is it third?
Third,
I thought
I
it was
think.
fourth.
I think it's the third.
Because I went once to Hohokam, the old stadium,
I've been there.
and
Yeah,
I
I've been there a
went.
number of times.
There is more bird shit per square capita in that fucking stadium.
Yeah.
Because it had like that weird overhang, but it was
Yeah.
slotted, and the
Yeah.
pigeons would sit on top of it and shit through the slots. So
Yeah.
you're sitting in the box seats right
Genius.
behind the dugouts.
Yeah.
It's funny because I won 2 tickets from the Phoenix New Times. And I
Nice.
took my grandfather to the game. I'm like, let's go. And we go there. We're sitting in the New Times area, and there was apparently another company that had a whole buffet set. We didn't know it was for the other company. We just went there. We're like, oh, it's food. Let's go. We has this whole burger bar. We loaded up. It
Nice.
was crazy. And there was another, like a father-son setup. You know, they did the same thing from New Times. They loaded up, and somebody comes over. That's for the company over here. Don't get any more. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
So we
Sorry.
got beer. We got all kinds of shit. It was fun.
That's awesome.
But we went to the new stadium. They were playing the Indians the year they won the World Series against the Indians. Who
Oh,
knew?
yeah.
So
That's
it's kind of
awesome.
cool that we got to see that
Yeah.
matchup when who knew that would be the World Series?
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
We got to
It's
see
weird.
guys
It
that'll
is-
never make the major league rosters
Yeah.
play each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
they
interesting,
played the
though.
Stars the
Fun to go
first
to.
few
Yeah.
innings. Yeah. Because it was early enough in spring training to see that. But, yeah.
It's interesting though. The Cubs spring training facility. It is kind of like a mini Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
it's
yeah, I
weird.
haven't been to the
I
new
mean,
one.
it's different
Yeah,
restaurants,
me
but
neither.
you walk in and you're like, oh, this really is a miniature version.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with you.
It's not a miniature Wrigley at all.
Because
It felt like
Wrigley is an animal all in and of itself.
I'm just
I've
saying,
spent
like,
many
I'm
times
just
at
saying
Wrigley.
presentation, not like the fans and stuff like that, but like
no.
it's similar.
I'm
It's
one of these
similar.
people that
No.
It's the
I hate taking my
closest-
shirt
No.
off.
It's
Like
the
I would.
closest
Not even,
spring-
no.
It's the closest spring training facility that resembles.
No. I'm
In
going
the
to say
privacy
no.
of my
I
own bathroom,
know.
I will still take a bath with my shirt on. I don't like being bare chested. At Wrigley Field, by the third
Because you have
inning,
4 nipples. I mean, that's the way it is.
Right.
shirts off, I'm waving it around. Go
No.
Cubs, go!
Well, that's
It was
the problem with
goddamn
Cubs
nuts.
fans.
No, the new stadium is nothing like the feeling of Wrigley at all. I've been to
don't
Wrigley. I grew up in Chicago North Side. I was in high school down Addison Avenue. We cut class and took the bus down to Wrigley for those 1:15 games, and there's no comparison. This stadium to Wrigley Field, none whatsoever. People
You're
are
talking
drunk.
like people
There's that.
in. I'm just saying like how the stadium looks.
No.
He's
That's
saying
it.
No,
Don't make
not,
that assertion if you don't really know.
No, not
I've been to Wrigley Field. I've watched several games there.
not an itty bitty iota of a comparison
I
to
don't
Wrigley.
know.
No, nothing.
I haven't been to any other like spring
I haven't been to
training
either of
game that feels like
the new
Go into
stadium, the new Cubs Park spring training park, feels like when you go to one of those shitty outdoor concerts where you get lawn seats and stuff. That's what it feels like. It feels nothing like Wrigley.
I've never sat
all.
in the lawn. I've only
No.
done the seating, so I don't know.
No, it's nothing.
They do
like
have a
it.
statue of Steve Bartman outside, though. So you know,
They do. They also
That's
have.
the
They
Sox
also
park
have.
in
A,
Tucson.
they have this. They have the like scoreboard behind home plate. Like
Yeah, I
But-
mean that's there, but I mean I've been inside of the real scoreboard. It's still not the same. It's well,
I'm not saying it's going to be the same.
I work for the security
Stop saying
company
it's
that
going to
did
be
their
the
cameras.
exact same. It's not the same because half your season's not in like cold weather. Like
it's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm not saying it's the same. I'm saying it's the closest representation.
They do charge $9 for an
spring
old
training
style, which is
as
fucking
to
ridiculous.
Regular season.
Yeah, that made me angry. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying it's the closest representation to the regular season.
Let it go.
and spring
Don't die on
training.
this hill.
Indiana
Don't
is
die
the
on this hill.
closest representation to a pile of dog shit.
Says the Chicago person
Exactly.
who has to deal with being murdered walking down the street. My bad. We're not as quote unquote hood as you guys. My bad.
One time, there was a 6-year-old kid that ran down my street firing a gun at a van full of guys with Uzis. That's not even a made-up story. But that's Chicago. So there you go.
Yeah, it's
All I
typical.
have is I was mugged when I was 11 by a black guy for my bike. That's all I've got. That's all I've got.
You amateur.
I had to go to the hospital.
That's nothing.
And then I was protected by another gang for 4 years. But, you know, whatever. Which was really funny, because I've never seen cops walk away from me so fast.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, Mandy, but it is hilarious to me when I watch somebody who's not from like one of the major hubs of the United States in New York, Chicago, LA, like to watch somebody that's not from one of those places try to compare.
Oh, I'm not saying it's
let me
dangerous.
finish. Try to compare to what people from those places have been through. I'm not saying in any stretch of the imagination that I'm trivializing what you went through or what you experienced.
Oh, no, I think it's funny
But it's
now.
so fucking different.
No, it's not
It's
the
not
same.
even fucking close, but you're... Oh,
You
yeah?
guys
Well,
have-
what about this?
No,
that's
it's not the
how
same.
it works.
Let's establish. I don't think it's anywhere near the same. But I'm also saying in the 6 years that I lived in Indianapolis, I watched a guy's head get cut off by helicopter propellers.
Now, to me,
I
that sounds
got
like some
attacked.
redneck took his ATV off the wrong jump
No,
into a helicopter landing pad.
No. You'll find this even better. It happened at a hospital.
The helicopter landing pad
That
at the
was
hospital.
an episode of
It's at a
ER.
hospital.
And it was
And
the
it
guy
was-
from RoboCop who got hit with the toxic
And it was
waste.
the 4th of
who got a
July, which is
helicopter,
even better.
Chopped his arm off and then landed on him 9 episodes later.
I've
That
got...
didn't even happen for real.
I've got 3 great stories about living in Indianapolis.
It's more than I got, and I visited for an hour. So,
Don't
I
worry,
have-
I've seen every episode of Parks and Rec. I'm good.
I have the helicopter story. I have the guy who shot a man behind an Osco when it was a freestanding store.
but the worst thing I ever
And I
seen,
have getting choked.
the
from my
Thompson
bike.
twins ran over
That's
the
it.
Welcome to Pawnee sign with their tractor.
But I'll tell you, Indianapolis, if you hear a bang, it's always a car backfiring. There is
Indianapolis
no
is actually
question.
a frightening town.
There's a lot of shit that
I've
happens
been to
there.
Indianapolis.
It's
I
scary.
went,
It's a little
went
scary.
there to watch the Bills beat the piss out of the Colts.
Whatever that was in the RCA Dome, it does not
It was in
count.
the inflatable, whatever the fuck it was.
if
Fuck
I'm
the
being
RCA Dome.
completely honest with you, Indianapolis scared me more than being in Chicago or New York.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's fucking
It
weird.
scared me more. Now, you're going to see some peculiar things in Indianapolis,
It's weird. It's fucking weird.
but you're going to see some really fucking weird shit in New York and Chicago too.
Right.
But it's so commonplace.
But
it's
you
like,
expect
oh,
it there.
You go,
another
yeah.
fucking
You don't
asshole.
expect this shit in
Right.
Another
Indianapolis.
asshole got his head cut off. I don't know.
Yeah. I
But
guess
in
I'll walk
Indy,
to Central Park and be somewhere awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit's, I don't know. It's
Goddamn
weird
right,
in
I paid $12 for this soft pretzel.
Indianapolis doesn't know what it wants to be. It's like farm town, and then you cross the street, and it's industrial parkway. You don't know what to do.
Yeah.
The lady that tried to board her airplane with her emotional sport peacock was not boarding in Indianapolis, okay?
Nope.
The lady that tried to board with her emotional sport hamster and got declined. Did you hear that story?
No.
How does that happen?
Like 2 weeks after the peacock thing, some lady tried to get on a plane with her emotional sport hamster and they denied her boarding. She flushed
it's
it.
a rodent.
She flushed it down the toilet in the airport.
Oh, I did hear about that. I
Wow.
did hear about that. That's right.
Some support animal you got there.
I'm over
Wow.
this. And, like, I know people who are like, I could claim my dog as emotional support, and then I can take it on a plane. I'm like, no, because there are people who actually need support dogs.
No, you're right.
And you're taking away from that.
I see your
Stop
point, because
it.
in Indianapolis, that one lady had a hangnail that one time. I totally understand.
Actually, all of this is in reference to Phoenix, but go fuck yourself. I'm like, no. And they're like, yeah, but I love my dog. I'm like, that's nice. You could also pay someone $3 a day to come make sure your dog didn't die and put food in a bowl and move on.
And
Stop inconveniencing the people you're going to visit with your fucking animal.
I agree 100%. We've had this conversation many times, actually, on this podcast. But I'm not arguing with you about the Indianapolis thing at this point. You know who's even worse than people from Indianapolis with the, oh yeah, stories?
Detroit?
No. Iowa.
No, I was the worst. You're
Yeah,
right.
what
You're
the
right.
fuck?
You're so right.
Huh.
I only say these things because I lived in Indianapolis and I have actual experience.
Oh, God.
But
It's like band camp.
This one time in Indy,
Indianapolis.
a guy's head got cut off in half by a
I
helicopter propeller. It was
ordered my
crazy.
burger medium rare. It came out well done.
Why would you order a burger in Indiana? It's barbecue. Anyway.
Yeah, well, in the
No, I was horrible.
You
You're right.
guys don't have the crips, you have the cramps.
Yeah.
oh,
But
It's
we have
only-
little Sebastian.
It's only really bad if the Indy 500
Excuse me,
or 400
all right? You know
in
what?
town.
I've now switched sides. You do not disparage little Sebastian.
Hey, I'm just saying, they have little Sebastian. That's good.
all I know is we're over
I
2
don't
on
get
vice
it.
presidents from Indiana. So
I don't acknowledge that,
Over
and it's
2.
really annoying, and he was not
In
there
my
while
lifetime.
I was there, so
Yeah,
that's awful.
I don't know. Nobody is visibly gayer than Mike Pence.
Johnny
Right?
Quest?
No.
He's constantly.
he is Johnny
He
Quest.
looks like Johnny Quest,
I
but
can see
he's
that.
constantly. And I'll say, it came from Mark Maron. He said he looks like he's constantly trying to not think about dick. Like,
Wow.
and he
I
does.
just assume he is thinking about Dick.
Well, that's what,
Yeah,
that's why he
he's
has that
trying
look
so
on his
hard
face.
not to.
Like, try not to think about
He
it.
believes that gay conversion therapy works because it worked for him. That's it.
Yeah.
Mother, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
penises.
He's a combination of Johnny Quest, Norman Bates, and Elton John. It's the worst.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's horrible.
That's pretty tough to beat. I think we should probably end
I'm
it on
waiting for that revelation. The guy that comes out and says, "Yes, I fucked Mike Pence." Mike Pence is a power bottom. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting.
He probably is a power bottom.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think he backs into it like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Like a Tonka truck.
Yes. Yeah. I think so.
Anyway.
There we go.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Time to get weird.
Right.
Hide your hat, Mandy.
Not my first. Ready?
There it is.
All joking aside,
It's
cheers,
Frank Bomb.
cheers to Indianapolis.
That's right. Someone has to. As much as I love the Colts and I like that I live there, I would never fucking move back.
Yeah. I get that. Well done, gentlemen.
Tasty.
Mother of God, that one was cold.
Yeah, there was ice in mine. Which wasn't.
I can
Didn't
just
happen
smell
last
the
night.
sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Tastes good.
It'll get you drunk.
Well, the Red Bull keeps you awake. So
yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, so you're an awake drunk.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Hey, look. Colts hired Frank Reich as head coach.
Yeah, it happened
Yes.
a week ago. 2
Good
weeks
job,
ago.
Oh, hey,
NFL
look.
Live.
It's a Peyton Manning statue without Peyton Manning's head.
Congratulations
Way to
for
go.
pointing out breaking
It's on-
news from
it's
2
on
weeks
Twitter.
ago.
I know, right?
Peyton Manning's head's on Twitter. That's
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Although his
almost as good as this.
now that Peyton Manning's
General
not
Andrew Luck
playing,
or whatever it is.
General Andrew Luck is the best.
Man.
It's really good.
It's
It's
the
really
best.
good.
Yeah.
The two of you retweeted was really funny.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Right?
Dearest mother.
There are some fun Twitter accounts. I like
There
Not a
is.
Wolf.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah.
funny too. It's
Personally,
all caps.
I
every
have
tweet.
reached an all-time personal high. I was retweeted by Monkey CFO.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Yeah. So, for all you kids out there, your dreams can come true.
Yeah.
Yep.
It talks about flinging feces,
Yeah.
which could be fun for some.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Twitter's got it all.
Yeah, it really is. I will say it was kind of funny. Bunny17 Media was followed by Ben Bailey, the host of Cash Cab. It was like,
That's
what
still
the
great.
fuck?
It is still great
That's
to me.
awesome.
Apparently he has a podcast. I haven't listened to it yet, but
The greatest thing he ever did, though, was be on 30 Rock and pick up Tracy Morgan.
oh really?
Yeah,
never
so
saw
Tracy Morgan's wife on
Wow,
30
this is-
Rock,
I'm
Tracy
going-
Jordan, not Tracy
Yeah,
Morgan.
yeah,
Yeah.
His wife was going into labor, so he has to catch a cab to get to the hospital.
Yeah.
He gets in and it's the cash cab. And he's answering all these random-ass trivia questions
Yeah.
all the way to the hospital. It was very spectacularly
That's
done.
funny.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
So good.
it's kind of a fun show, but
I like it.
he has a stand-up special, and I'm curious to watch it because I don't think the guy is
He didn't
that
go for
funny.
comedy on that show.
Yeah.
Like, he never tried to be funny to me.
Right. And they have a version of it in Toronto,
This time.
and the host of that isn't very funny either. So, I don't know.
Well, speaking of stand-ups, as we record this, of course, this is 2 weeks from now when it airs, but Chris Rock's special is dropping tomorrow, real time.
Yeah.
Recording time dropped on Valentine's Day on Netflix.
Oh,
new
really?
Chris Rock special.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
They
to
surprised
know.
everybody with the announcement this morning.
Ah.
I did not know that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm
watching that in
curious.
the morning.
I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah, I want to see what he's got.
Yeah. The Chappelle things have
There's
going to
be some Trump shit. I have
There
a feeling
has
there's
to
going to be
be.
some Trump shit.
Yeah. And divorce shit. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of
I've
divorce
heard
shit,
there's
yeah.
a lot of divorce shit in his latest stuff. So
Huh.
When was his last special?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's been a
6
while.
years ago?
that was Shoot the Messenger, and that was the one he did in Johannesburg, New York. Fuck, what was the third city? He did it
I
in 3
remember
cities.
this, and everybody was complaining he took away their phones when they went in. He was the first one to actually do it.
Was it Rock? Because Chappelle's been doing it
Chappelle's
forever.
been doing it forever, but Chris
Joe
Rock
Rogan
was the
started
first
doing it
one.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, because a buddy of mine went to see Chappelle and
But I'm with
John
that.
Mayer.
I totally.
Yeah.
with
Oh, no,
that.
I'm on
Yeah,
board with
yeah.
that. I have no
Yeah.
problem with it.
People like having done stand up, I know what it takes to work out a bit.
Yeah.
And you build it and build it and build it and you tweak. It could be a single word that changes it. The inflection on a word that
Mhm.
changes it. It's so important to work on that stuff. When people are releasing it before you're done with it, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No,
bullshit.
I never had a problem with that.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's great.
I think it's and the little bags they have that seal up when you go into the room. It's great.
Yeah.
I love that. It's
They
a great
couldn't give you
idea.
more confidence that your shit's safe. Just leave
Yeah.
it over here.
Every
Yeah, no,
comedy
it's
club
fine.
should have
It's fine.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and music venues too. Like, why are you videotaping this? Why are
Yeah.
you recording it? You're not going to watch it.
Plus, nobody else wants to see that on your timeline.
Right.
It is
No.
horrible
And
to
there-
hear that sound.
Yeah, and there are 90 of you doing the same shit, or 1,000 of you, whatever.
All you see is a bunch of the
Yeah.
backs of people's phones
Yeah.
recording stuff. I'm
Watch the fucking show and
like,
enjoy
why,
it.
Yeah, why? Metallica is playing.
Yeah.
You paid hundreds of dollars for these tickets.
Right.
Knock it off.
Yeah, you're at the
Kevin
big
Moyers
four.
is speaking at Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
I'm going to say this because it's funny, as you mentioned Metallica. So I recently went to Backstreet Boys again.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You know what? I'll tell you what. I saw this thing on Snapchat. You have a problem.
I didn't
Whenever
use
you go to a
Snapchat.
Backstreet Boys concert in Vegas, you become a dick magnet.
Oh my.
I didn't make out with anyone this time.
No, but I saw some dude hitting on you in the background behind a certain person's selfie. There's you talking to a dude up against
Oh,
the
yeah.
wall. So don't even pretend.
That did happen.
Yeah.
I was invited to a three-way that was awkward. I didn't go.
Uh-huh.
But-
So you sit here and tell me.
I wouldn't turn that
but that's
down.
not what this is about. I will say this though. So I went to this
I'm a
Backstreet
whore.
Boys concert. So the shirt that I chose to wear was the one I got in Tucson.
The
Freddie.
one,
Jason.
and Mike Myers and
Yep.
Leatherface.
And so many comments.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's what you wore here? I'm like, yeah, it's the original boy band.
Yeah.
Duh. And nothing but shit. And then, like, 2 of the dancers were very, very impressed with my shirt. And I'm like, all right, yeah, see? It works.
Was the guy you were talking to in that picture a dancer? Because he
No.
was very good looking.
He was very good looking.
He could have been on
very
like
good looking.
Big Brother or something. He was like one of those.
He
That's
was-
what he looked like. He had that look like he's on a reality.
He was
show.
very cute.
Yeah.
He was very cute. And I was all for it until he was like, 3-way. And I'm like, no, I'm out.
And then he came in her hat.
I wasn't wearing a hat, dick.
So you wouldn't do the 3-way?
No. I don't want to have to, like, deal with another chick while having sex. I'm selfish enough. I don't want to have to deal with someone else. Like a third person.
Doing math in my head right now. Never mind.
Just
Things I
wait.
will not reveal on the
Just
podcast.
wait. Next Backstreet Boys concert she goes to, we're going to hear the fucking story.
Yeah.
I didn't do a 3-way. No, it was a 5-way. We know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 3?
No, I don't want to do all of them. No, they're all married, and I'm not into that.
Yeah, but
Even
if
though
they're
my
both,
favorite
I'm
does
talking
do...
about the band.
if they're
Oh.
both for it, who cares?
The first time you made out with Captain Jack Sparrow. The second time it was this fucking
I didn't make out with this guy.
Instagram model that you just started talking to.
I didn't make out with this guy.
I just can't wait to see what the next one's going to be.
Okay. And it wasn't Jack Sparrow. It was
Oh
a
my
British
God,
guy.
Mandy made out with Boy George.
Go fuck yourself.
I know all there is to know.
Karma, 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 chameleon.
I hate you.
Come
You come in your hat. You come.
I was waiting, and both of you got it.
I hate you all. Why do I talk to you?
We love you, Mandy.
Oh,
Sorry, I got distracted by football again.
Was
was-
I hope that
was
stays in
hearing
the
as well.
I did. All
That's
I
it.
saw was Andrew Luck will play week 1.
That's who you're going to run into at the next Backstreet Boys
I
concert.
fucking hope so. I will marry him.
Now, what if he invites you to a 3-way?
I still won't.
we just played our best game, and we try to do the best we can.
Is
Do you want some of my beard hair?
I was about to say, is the chin beard involved or is he
the
shaved?
neck beard? Yeah.
Dearest mother,
Or yeah, neck beard.
we have successfully vanquished the Native Americans from Washington, District of Columbia.
I have a coworker that has been for several weeks trying to grow a beard, but it's the weakest,
All right,
stubbly
you know what? First of all,
shit
fuck
I've
you, I'm
ever
not your
seen in my
coworker.
life. I just asked him today, are you trying to do something with your fucking face or what? Because I have more hair on my ass than you have. Now, to be fair, he's half native, so they have trouble
just
growing
have-
Yeah,
beards.
it's rough. That's
And
rough.
to be fair,
Like,
you're in the
just
Guinness
stop
Book of
it.
World Records for most ass hair. So,
That's true, I braid it. But, 2
Makes
braids.
pooping difficult.
no, it makes it an art.
It does
Blocks.
make it an art, yeah. It's this braided masterpiece.
Braided into
Left
crop
and
circles.
recoil.
You go to McDonald's, yeah, can I get a chocolate cone? Ice cream machine's broken. Wait a minute!
Hold up.
Hold the phone.
Wow, this... I didn't know you put peanuts in it. And corn?
Corn nuts.
Corn nuts.
Why does this smell like a Frank bomb?
Asparagus.
Yummy. All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah, well, that was a long
I
and
don't know where
winding
that
road,
went.
but
Yep,
thank you.
have
Like my ass hair.
yeah. Have a chocolate cone. Good night.
There was a man with a gun in his hand as smoke just filled his nose, wearing a smile from the death of a child while blood splattered his clothes. One single tear from the man standing near is just what had to be done. Not just a game, but escape from the pain he killed. crying child, always begging please, just do it now, take care of me, I'm all you have, now set me free. Now mommy dear, set down your drink, and don't you lay your hands on me, you've never been that good to me, thank God I had my daddy. And why didn't you want to then try to save him? New baby boy with ability to be anything that he wants to be, but by the age of his early teens, one small lump altered everything. What was this about master plans? As he lay his head onto his hands, it was said, what's done is done. Shattered family with 3 minus 1.
Subscribe and download back episodes of Maskerpiece Theater at abnormalentertainment.com/Maskerpiece Theater. Search Maskerpiece Theater on Facebook. Email maskedblogster at maskedblogster@gmail.com. And for more podcasts, books, comics, blogs, and videos, head to abnormalentertainment.com.
You've been listening to the Abnormal Entertainment Network.